Explosive news is dropping. Crystal Palace faces Newcastle United in a massive clash. Get ready for a thrilling Premier League showdown. But what happens when big Premier League clubs are relegated? We're diving deep into the nightmare, the embarrassment, and the brutal reality of falling from the top flight, with stories from Aston Villa, Leeds United, and even Tottenham Hotspur. Then, it's the historic Newcastle versus Sunderland derby. Who holds the bragging rights? We've got the latest stats and what this fierce rivalry means. And finally, we reveal where the legendary Sunderland heroes of 1990 are today, ahead of another massive derby. Stick around, you don't want to miss this. Subscribe now and hit that notification bell.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Crystal Palace versus Newcastle United. The stage is set for a colossal Premier League battle on April 12, 2026. This isn't just another match, it's a clash that could define seasons. With both Crystal Palace and Newcastle United vying for crucial points, the tension will be palpable. These two clubs have a history of producing thrilling encounters, and this upcoming fixture promises more of the same. Fans can expect a high-octane performance from both sides as they battle it out on the pitch. The tactical battles between the managers, the individual duels between star players, and the sheer determination to secure victory will make this a must-watch event. Will Newcastle United continue their strong form, or can Crystal Palace pull off a surprise at home? The stakes are incredibly high for both teams as they look to climb the league table and achieve their season objectives. This is more than just 3 points. It's about pride, bragging rights, and momentum heading into the latter stages of the season. The anticipation is building, and supporters are already buzzing about this monumental fixture. Analysts are breaking down the potential lineups and strategies, while fans are debating their predictions. The excitement surrounding this game is a testament to the passion and rivalry embedded in Premier League football. Will this match live up to the hype? Stay tuned as we break down every angle of this massive Premier League showdown. What happens when big Premier League clubs are relegated? It's an embarrassing nightmare, a fall from grace that scars players and fans alike. Aston Villa, Newcastle United, and Leeds United have all experienced this brutal reality, and now Tottenham Hotspur finds themselves teetering on the edge. For clubs like Tottenham, the ninth wealthiest in the world, a drop into the championship is financially unprecedented. But as former players from relegated clubs attest, the pressure and scrutiny are immense, regardless of a club's stature. Ashley Westwood recalls the deep-seated shame of taking Aston Villa down, a feeling that lingers even years later. Matthew Kilgallen describes the spiraling loss of confidence at Leeds United, where the saying, "too good to go down," proved tragically hollow. The emotional toll is immense. Westwood speaks of the abuse, the isolation, and the impact on family life, turning a footballer's world into a nightmare. The financial repercussions extend beyond players, affecting stadium staff and their livelihoods. Players themselves face difficult choices, with some contemplating exit strategies if relegation looms, a sentiment echoed by former Newcastle player Ryan Taylor, who noted players who didn't want to be here. Examples like Newcastle's 2009 relegation, marred by chaotic management and player departures, and Villa's struggles after their drop, highlight the widespread fallout. The article details the player mentality, the fan reactions, and the sheer weight of responsibility felt by those on the pitch. It's a stark warning for any club flirting with the drop zone. Can Tottenham avoid this devastating fate? We'll explore the parallels and the potential consequences. Next, we shift focus to a fiercer rivalry, the Tyne-Wear derby between Newcastle and Sunderland. The Tyne-Wear derby, Newcastle United versus Sunderland. This isn't just a football match, it's a historic rivalry steeped in passion, pride, and intense competition. As of March 20th, 2026, Newcastle is looking to break a worrying streak of 5 home games without a win against Sunderland, who are unbeaten in their last 10 league encounters. Sunderland has dominated this fixture recently, winning 7 of the last 8. Newcastle has struggled to find the back of the net, scoring just once in their last 6 league meetings, with their last clean sheet against the Black Cats dating back to August 2011. The statistics paint a picture of a one-sided affair in recent times, with low-scoring games and a clear advantage for Sunderland. Despite Newcastle's recent form in March, winning both their league games, the historical head-to-head against Sunderland tells a different story. Eddie Howe faces the prospect of becoming the first Newcastle manager to lose his first 2 league games against Sunderland, while Sunderland's Régis Lebris could emulate Gus Poyet by winning his first 2 Tyne-Wear derbies. Anthony Gordon is a bright spark for Newcastle, aiming to score in 3 consecutive Premier League games for the first time. Meanwhile, Sunderland has shown resilience, often coming from behind to secure points, a stark contrast to Newcastle's tendency to drop points from winning positions. This derby promises tactical battles and a fight for supremacy. Can Newcastle finally turn the tide in this historic derby? We'll dive into the stats and stories behind the rivalry. But first, we're going back in time to uncover the fates of Sunderland's 1990 heroes. Where are Sunderland's 1990 St. James Park heroes now? Ahead of the latest Newcastle derby, we take a trip down memory lane to revisit the iconic Sunderland squad that triumphed at St. James Park 2 decades ago. These players etched their names in derby history with a memorable victory. This legendary Sunderland team, managed by Dennis Smith, achieved a remarkable 1-0 win at Newcastle's home ground on March 31, 1990, thanks to a goal from Marco Gabellani. It was a victory that sent shockwaves through the football world and remains a cherished memory for Sunderland supporters. We'll be tracking down the key figures from that unforgettable day. From the goalscorer Gabellani to the stalwart defenders and midfield maestros, we'll explore their careers post-Sunderland, their lives after football, and what they're doing today. Many of these players went on to have significant careers, both on and off the pitch, becoming legends in the eyes of the Sunderland faithful. This look back at the 1990 heroes offers a fascinating glimpse into the past, celebrating a significant moment in the fierce Tyne-Wear rivalry and reminding fans of the enduring legacy of these players. Their triumph at St. James Park continues to be a talking point whenever these 2 clubs meet. Discover the stories of these Sunderland icons and relive a classic derby moment. And now, let's wrap up all the top stories from today's news. That's all the breaking news. We saw Crystal Palace take on Newcastle United in a massive clash. We've explored the nightmare of Premier League relegation for clubs like Tottenham and Aston Villa. We broke down the historic Newcastle versus Sunderland derby stats. And we looked back at Sunderland's 1990 heroes. What a show! Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to news for all your daily updates, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a moment. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all social media platforms.